Three, two, one. Alright, everyone, welcome to Situation X Review, the channel, sister channel of Situation X Sounds. Welcome to our channel, guys. Here, we intend to give our opinions, give our reacts to all things entertainment, really, more focusing on TV shows, animes, and others, but we are here to give our opinions, give our reacts, give our takes. We try to record a new podcast every week on our opinions. Let us know what you want us to watch next. But here I'm with the expert.
Yo, what's going on?
The expert here. I'm the host. I guess I should ask the expert, how long have you been watching? Because the topic of conversation today is Solo Leveling. So how long have you been watching anime in general, and then what got you into Solo Leveling?
Yeah, no problem. What's going on, guys? I'm the expert. Just a quick background regarding my anime addiction. So I've been watching anime since 2000. Okay. Here's the thing. I've been watching it since 1999. Yeah, obviously I got into Dragon Ball Z first. Bro, listen, at the time I didn't even know Dragon Ball Z was an anime. Yeah, I just thought it was just some normal cartoon. Until later on I discovered that Dragon Ball Z, along with some other animes, are pretty much the pioneer, do you know what I'm saying, of the whole anime world. So yeah, I'll say since 1999, I've been fixated on Dragon Ball Z, and then obviously the more popular anime became, more shows started to come out like Naruto, and then I started to dive into other types of anime. However, I'll say that I became a big fan of anime when I was 12. That's when I started watching it with a lot of vim, energy. Yeah, so because of that, obviously, I went on to Solo Leveling. It's a show that's been talked upon for a while now. I thought to myself, let me go and see, what this anime is all about. You know what? It was alright, I have my takes here and there, but it was good. I really did enjoy it. Again, I have a lot of opinion about it, but we'll see how it goes in there.
But everyone, before we really get into the content, check the link in the description, check our socials, our other platforms, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Reddit. Also check our channel, sister channel, Situation X Sounds. And I think we get into it. So Solo Leveling season 1, as an overview, as an overhaul, what are your thoughts on the season?
Alright, so obviously the season, overall, it wasn't too bad. You know what? I'll go as far as to say it was good. It was decent. It was good. The reason why I'll say that is because it started off a little bit slow, in the sense that obviously the first chapter or the first episode, again, they were trying to introduce us to the characters, this, that. I was very surprised at the end of the first episode because of them things in it. The big statues and that. But I thought to myself, okay, this is cool. This is not too bad. Again, I'm a big Naruto fan, so I'm used to the whole ninjutsu and then taijutsu and these and that. Do you know what I'm saying? So when I started watching Solo Leveling, it was quite different. The whole aspect of the dungeon was very different. The aspect of Sung Jin-woo being the only one that can level up, you know what I'm saying, was very different. But again,
as far as we know,
is that, as far as we know, do you know what I'm saying?
No.
But what that meant is that, again, there is an open platform where a lot can be done, especially the upcoming episodes, right? Season 2, again, I don't know what season 2 holds. I have not read the manhwa yet, so I don't know. But all I know is that, listen, it's going to be good, especially how the first season ended. Woo! Yeah, Yeah, man, it's gonna be good. In regards to the fight scenes, yeah, listen, these guys were not holding it back, man. They were not holding it back. Obviously, we know that the Japanese and the Koreans are competing in the realm of anime. Therefore, they did not want to hold back, and they did a very good job. I was very pleased, enjoyed it. So yeah, man, that's my overall take.
Yeah, the season, as we said, it started off kind of slow, but I think all shows are gonna start off slow. But for me, it was like, is there potential? Is there interest? At the beginning, like you know, I was just okay. What's this? I thought it was gonna be one of these like RPG. Just you see anime. I love the anime. Yeah, like there's a tier list. Some shows are there's quality. You can tell a quality show. There's it because there's thousands of animes, but we only know about a select few because of the quality. So I was trying to find out, is this thing just hype? Is it just gonna be one of those random animes you see on some YouTube top 10 animes where the MCs overpowered, like those YouTube rubbish ones? Because it was giving me a vibe, but it wasn't until when they went into that dungeon. And I'm seeing people get mashed up, you know, people die, this getting crazy, and then he gets his powers. And then even when he got the powers, I was like, okay. Then it was kind of getting boring. Like, I was like, what's actually going on? But when as the series progressed, for me, I was like, okay, this show is legit. When he stepped into the Hell's Gate or something, and he fought sabers. That's when I was like, yeah. You know what? This might have something. This might just have something about it. But as a whole, the series definitely for me, it was like, okay, you know what? It's a good start, but there's potential. I want to watch season 2.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's like for me, okay, you know what? I've now invested emotionally into the show that I'm gonna watch it. As we said before, I'm not gonna read the manhwa until the episodes come out. I have been reading the manhwa with the episodes, so I'm reading and watching at the same time. But I'm not gonna read on, so I'm gonna watch like a regular fan, and we'll see how it goes. But it was solid. It was solid.
That was good.
But what was your favorite part of the whole season as a whole? Like your favorite moment?
Oh, my favorite moment. Oh, what was my favorite moment? Let me see. All right, cool. So, I forgot the episode, the chapter of the episode, but I think it's when he fought, I believe his name is Kang. Yeah, when he fought Kang. Yeah, there we go. Kang, Mr. Kang Tashik or something like that. I don't know. These Korean names.
Guy, the purple-haired guy.
Yeah. That's the B rank. Listen, my brother, I won't lie to you, man. The way they set it up, yeah, that was legit. Because in my mind, I'm thinking, wait a second, this guy, he works for the government. Do you know what I'm saying? He's part of the guild association.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking to myself, okay, cool. Most likely he's there to oversee, obviously, these lot of criminals and that. They're coming in. You know, hunters are short. So, you know, there's a little bit of collaboration. What I never expected is the fact that he's the main villain. Yeah. But they were the first to kill. So obviously, they go inside the dungeon. Everything's normal. They separate, and obviously there's 3 different exit. They separate, and then we see different scenes where one party is doing one thing, another party is doing another thing, and then the other party with the prisoners plus Kang, right? Kang is mashing them up. You know what I'm saying?
Sky,
And I guess that was my. What you say?
You just took them out.
Bro, he took them out, bro. He took them out over what? The fact that they violated someone's door.
He even said that. The crazy thing is that he even said, I don't even care about what you did. I'm just doing it because I want to kill you.
That's what I'm saying, bro. The guy didn't care, bro. So he just had the first to kill. That's all.
Yeah.
Bro, the guy's a psycho. You know what I'm saying? And the boy was just there to fulfill his desire. And then obviously, again, he had to meet with, you know, the one, the only, you know, the legend. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Sung Jing Woo. You get me? And brother, that fight scene, I won't lie to you, it was hard.
Very.
Yeah. That fight scene was hard, man. Again, we know that there's other hard fight scenes as well. I don't even want to go, you know, to our blood red soldier. You know what I'm saying?
Incredible.
I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there, bro. Yeah, I don't want to go there because I feel like that episode there, you know, it needs another podcast on its own.
Oh my days, that episode literally is. That literally is like, it's like the whole season was one thing, and then the last 2 episodes is a whole nother. That was another caliber of quality to the rest of the season.
Brother, that's what I'm saying, fam. You get me? This is what I'm saying in regards to the anime being slow, right? Because they gave us the good parts right at the end. I think it was all right. What the heck, bro?
Yeah.
I want consistency. You know what I'm saying? Bring it in. But nevertheless, listen. I'm not gonna badmouth the anime. Listen, it was good overall. But just in regards to that fight with Kang, I think the reason why I enjoyed it is because I never really expected the outcome. But again, obviously our boys out there, you know, maneuvering. You know what I'm saying? Outmaneuvering the guy. And obviously they're thinking this guy is a E-rank hunter. How on earth is he able to, you know, keep up with a B-rank hunter? This is when obviously his friends start getting suspicious and things like that. And they start seeing that, okay, something is up here. You know what I'm saying? Something is happening. You know what I'm saying? They all get mashed up and my guy has to come in and save the day. Even though, Kang was using his stealth mode. Brother, what do you mean about stealth mode, fam? Huh? Jingu had to give him a little, you know what I'm saying, murderous intent. You get me? The brother was in fam, bro, talk about paralyzed, bro. He saw the darkness within. He said, hey, my friend, you're working with a demon. Yeah, I loved it.
I can't lie, for me, that is up there. But my favorite moment, obviously the Ingress Blood, that's a whole thing. But you know what? Looking back, my moment when I actually thought that this series is it was when he got set up by those guys. Like Hwang Dong-sung, something like that. Was it Hwang Dong-sung? When that guy and his team set them up and locked him in the cave, then he dealt with the boss in the cave. I think it was a spider.
That nasty spider thing. Yeah.
He dealt with the boss in the cave. Then they came back, and then they were like, "Oh, you know what? I'm just finishing." And that's when he first used dash and he started moving crazy. When I watched that episode, I was like, "Yeah, this series might just be the one."
You're right, because even when obviously when they came back, they were asking questions like, "Wait a second, bruv. You're an E-rank hunter, and obviously our boy, what's his name, Jung-hoo."
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? The rich kid. Yeah, the rich kid. Obviously, he had some fancy gear, but they're like, "Come on, bro. You can't surely, you know, think that we believe that you're the one that defeated, you know what I'm saying, the boss on his own, when it requires like 6 or 8 guys to do it. You know what I'm saying? Without them realizing that, brother, there's a goon in the midst." Bro, hey, yeah. And that was the part where he had to really decide what he wanted to do. Because obviously the system was, in a way, him and the system were working simultaneously. Do you know what I'm saying? It was give to get.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Look, again, the system wants you to survive. Why? Because it thrives on you surviving and getting stronger.
Yeah.
And you have to survive, because unless you survive, brother, you're dead either way. Do you know what I'm saying? But in order to do that, you need to fulfill what the system wants you to do. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of those where, as much as you want to, be morally correct, right? The system was forcing you to make decisions that even you didn't want to make, but you had to make in order to fulfill the criteria, or else again you're gonna be penalized.
Yeah.
Taken to that nasty desert with scorpions and whatnot.
Yeah, because the system is trying to maximize your survivor. So
exactly,
and that's when the show when the system awoke, that's when the show kind of really took off, for me at least. But
yeah, you're right.
The series has potential, but that is a perfect segue to the section that we're gonna call the Big Five. Okay, so the Big Five is where we talk about 5 specific topics in depth that we picked, that we really got from this season, from what we watched essentially. And the first on the Big Five is the system. So you don't only pick the system yet. Why have you decided? What about the system has attracted you in this season?
All right, cool. All right, so the thing about the system, it pretty much came to life on if I remember correctly, the end of the second episode.
Yeah,
that's when the system came to life, because obviously he was the sole survivor. He sacrificed himself for his friends, and as he's getting killed, right on his last breath, the system gave him a second chance. Right, I found that quite suspicious. I was like, wait a second, why is it that the system is giving him a second chance? Not only that, why is it that the system waited, right, until he was close to death to reveal itself? Do you know what I'm saying? What that meant was that, okay, there had to be a sacrifice, and he was a sacrifice. Do you know what I'm saying? Because if the question is this, and again, I'm just speculating, if some of his some of the guys from the dungeon stayed, would they also have access to the system like he did?
That's what I'm trying to figure out, because the system, we have not seen evidence of anyone else having a system.
No,
we don't even know how he got it, because the way it worked was, it was like he's about to die, and then I'm pretty sure a screen flash saying, do you want to survive 0.0001 second? Press yes. So, like, is it a gift from these gods or whatever, these stone statues? So, we don't know how it came, but I'm thinking maybe it was about only having one person stick around to invoke the beings. Because if you think about it, there was actually no need. There was no need for him to even get beaten up. All those people had to do was just stay, but they all fled.
But the question is this, bro. Even if they stayed, would the statues continue walking towards them? Do you know what I'm saying? Would it slow down the process? We don't actually know. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, let's focus mostly on the system. So obviously we know that it came about on the second episode, and then what the system then started doing was he started giving him different tasks to get stronger. Do you know what I'm saying? The first few tasks was pretty much physical training, where he would go out 5k runs, 100 press-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats. Yeah, I'm thinking, wait a second, bro, did you take your training regime from Saitama? From One Punch Man? So that was a bit interesting, but I was like, you know what, so good. He started getting a bit stronger, because obviously we saw a major contrast between the first episode, where he couldn't even deal with like a small gremlin, and then the third episode and the fourth episode, where he was now dealing with those wolves. Do you remember the first secret dungeon that he went to on his own?
Yeah, where he was fighting the wolves and then was it a centipede or something like that?
Yeah. There we go. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of those where obviously the system was giving him tasks, but he wanted him to get stronger, right? Again, the stronger you are, the higher your survival rate. The higher your survival rate, because the dungeons are deemed as in a way, a career, right? You're making money. Let's not forget his mom's in hospital, right? So that was an incentive, right? He needs to get stronger to enter, higher dungeons, right? To make a bit more money so that he can, help his mom out with medications and things like that. We don't know where his dad is. We don't know what happened to my man. We don't even know if his dad is in the picture or if he's in the anime. So obviously he was the sole provider for his family. So it's one of those where, okay, cool. It's either I disobey the system, right? And if I disobey the system, I'm put into a penalty zone, right, for 3 hours running from these centipedes or whatever. Or, right, I do what the system says, I get stronger, but there are certain criteria that the system wants me to do that I'm not really too keen about.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So I found it very, very interesting. Very interesting. Not only that, there was an episode where there was a slight glitch on the system, right? Where he was able to do more than the average. Good system set targets, right? Do 100 press-ups, just like that. But there was a time where the system actually allowed him to do a bit more.
Yeah.
Right? To override the actual system, but only for that specific moment. So in my mind, I'm thinking, what's going on? I'm saying, what on earth is actually happening?
Yeah, with the system, it's like, it's obviously I studied PE, and progressive overload, increase intensity and duration as that goes on. So it's kind of like the system is training him. And listen, I've got some conspiracy theories about this system, though, because it's like they're trying to turn him into an S rank hunter. They're trying to turn him into a guy. But then why? Because we're thinking the season came from these statues. Now, are these statues, aren't they not the monsters, the beasts that these guys are trying to fight? So it's why are the beasts giving him something that's making him stronger?
That's what I'm saying, right? That's very, very strange. It's very weird. Are they the ones controlling the system? Right? Are they in charge of the system? Did the system appear because they desired to give the system to whoever, passes that challenge within the first 2 episodes? You know what I'm saying? So the system is weird, bro. And not only that, he is the only one that can see that thing.
Yeah, and then it's like the system is making him darker. He's becoming more of a darker individual. Listen, I've got conspiracies. I'm thinking this either might be some setup where he's gonna turn on the human. What if he turns on the humans? Yeah, because they're the ones who gave him the system, and now he's getting stronger, but he's also becoming a more darker individual. What if the whole thing is a setup, and the goal is, this guy gonna turn on them. We're gonna turn on them.
Because we don't know. All we know is that the system could say to him, okay, now that you're at this level, I want you to now go against humanity. You know what I'm saying?
Because the system has got it's telling him, oh, you're gonna die if you don't do this. What if the system literally tells him, okay, go kill what the girl Johi or something? What's he gonna do?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Yeah, it's mad. It's mad. That's why I thought the system was very, very interesting. It has a mind of its own.
Literally.
Right? But it's weird because he's not his friend. If we were to personify the system, he's not really his friend, but at the same time he needs the system in order to survive and get stronger. So it's one of those, give and take. You know what I'm saying? You want this, I'll give, but I'll take something else. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'll give you power, but I'll take more of your humanity.
Literally,
Bro, it's weird.
that's deep, though. That's literally deep. You know, yeah, it's like, you know what? I want to take bits of your soul for more power.
Exactly.
Deal with
Exactly. But it's like,
you were with the devil, and he got it from these supposed statues, these gods.
Yep. And the worst thing is one of those. Obviously, we're not about his mom, and his mom where she is and her illness, right? I believe the second dungeon that he went to on his own, which was a S rank dungeon. Again, you know, the licorice of youth or of life or whatever it's called. You know what I'm saying?
Elixir.
That alone, elixir. There we go, the elixir of life, and that alone, right? It's an incentive for him to like go deeper with the system. You know what I'm saying? Because of his mom, right? He's emotionally attached to the cause. Causes get stronger, defeat whatever monster is in that tower, so that, right, I'm able to get the elixir of life. You know what I'm saying?
Now the system is early. It's very interesting because I'm literally just trying to figure out what's its intent, what's its purpose. And then it's powerful, but I guess we're gonna go see in the next couple episodes and so what it's about. Another one of the big five is the mystery. And to be honest, I agree with this one because I'm very confused. Shit.
Once. Big man. Yes, I understand. Alright, bro. Little man also wants to put his input in, but yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, the mystery of Jeju Island. Like,
yeah, that one there, bro, it's a weird one because so solo leveling starts in Jeju Island. You know what I'm saying? That's where it starts, right? These guys are there, S rank hunters, A rank hunters. They're there fighting loads of insect type beasts, and again, right? It looks nice, but clearly there is a lot going on in that episode, or no, in that island, because it didn't end there. You know what I'm saying? There are people that were, I'll say, killed in the island that had ties, you know what I'm saying, to S rank hunters, which makes me think, is there beasts and I don't even know what to call them, man. I just call them beasts. Is there beasts in the island that are more powerful than S rank hunters?
Canadian.
Whereas S rank hunters,
they're failed.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? And S rank hunters, they're supposed to be the strongest of the hunters. So if these guys are failing when it comes to Jeju Island, what's actually there?
And it's like with Jeju Island it starts there. We hear submission is a failure, okay, but the whole series, Jeju Island, is literally like a narrative. The main narrative is, okay, what's Sanjay Wood up to? What's his journey? And then the side narrative, or the second narrative, is what's going on at Jeju Island. You got the director, then you got one of the heads of the lead guilds, the guy with red hair, and he's like, I'm having PTSD of Jeju Island. I need to go back there. I need to get back what I've lost. And then we hear one of the S rank hunters retired or something. He didn't retire. The healer died in the mission.
Yeah.
And then his friend wants to get back and all this stuff. So they're definitely trying to create a mystery around Island, which is kind of intriguing. It is kind of intriguing, but it's because we're focusing on Jimo. You know, what's he up to? So is he going to Jeju Island?
Yeah, I think there'll come a time where you have to go to Jeju Island. I think it will be a required mission. right? The reason why I say this is because obviously we know that in the final few episodes of season 1, again, the redhead guy, Troy Sutton, yeah, that's his name. I don't know, guys. Again, this Korean names, forgive me. Obviously, he rounds up all the S rank hunters, and I don't think he rounds up any A rank. I think it's mostly S rank hunters, right? To go back in there. Do you know what I'm saying? Again, these guys were the strongest of the strong, and yet they need a whole group of, you know what I'm saying, like boss man in order to go there and deal with this island. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the way Jinwoo is going, you know what I'm saying, there's coming a point where he will have to go there as well. Maybe, speculating again, maybe a lot of the S rank hunters will be lost, right, in Jeju Island, or not even lost but killed. Do you know what I'm saying? And only a handful will come back, right? Because in the helicopter there was loads of them.
The season ends with them at Jeju Island, isn't it? They realize that the people have evolved because they got wings and stuff now, and then it ends there.
Yeah.
So I guess in season 2 will start with these people in Jeju and see what happens.
Maybe so. And I guess that's the mystery, you know what I'm saying, of the island. I again, I'm enjoying it because, you know, it's not every day, you know, power up. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to give us a storyline. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what the animators have done. They've given us a storyline. They're giving us some suspense. They're showing us that there is a bit more than just, you know, fight here, defeat this guy, defeat that guy. You know what I'm saying? There's a natural a narrative to the anime, you know what I'm saying, that leads somewhere. Again, bro, listen, man, there's a lot. Yeah, there is a lot.
There's seen a lot. This world literally could be very, very big. You know, some shows are really good shows, but the world is not actually that big. It's kind of a small world, and it's like there's not really much going on. But this one has potential to be massive because they're even name dropping countries like South Korea. Obviously, it's based in Korea, South Korea. But then, like, you know, Hwang Dong-soo's brother, he's a US. He's US. So some animes, they're kind of somewhat like somehow in the actual world. Like you see Death Note's actually in Japan. There's US and then there's Germany. Whereas other shows, the other shows are just but in the world. Like OG Dragon Ball is just you're in the world. But this, they say, and someone from America can come here and can do anything he wants and stuff like that. So this Jeju Island is viewed in a bigger world. And
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
It's making it kind of like a piece of this bigger puzzle of what's going on.
I agree with that. And you know what? I think as well, with the idea of the dungeons leading to different portals and different dimensions, I feel like Jeju Island could be the gateway into this world. You know what I'm saying? Because again, from the start of the anime, right, we know that portals have been opening up in different areas. Do you know what I'm saying? There's dungeons, they've been opening up in different areas. But what if Jeju Island is like the gateway, do you know what I'm saying, into the actual world? Do you know what I'm saying? Because we know that in order for that portal to close, they have to defeat the boss, and then it closes down, right? What if Jeju Island is a place where it remains open, as in that's the bridge between that world, you know what I'm saying, and the world that they're in, the hunters are in. Do you know what I'm saying? There is no closing. There is no, you know, boss. Listen, out there is it's hectic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's where everyone is. So yeah, man, again, it's a mystery. They haven't really spoken much about Jeju Island. And I just want to know what they're gonna make of it, man. Do you know what I'm saying? What we're gonna find there.
Yeah, it's definitely a mystery, but we're definitely gonna find out because they're pushing it. But
they are, yeah.
We shall see. The next of the big 5 we've got is we kind of touched a bit of it in the Jeju Island part, but it's dungeons as a whole. You know. So, what are your thoughts on dungeons? Because this is your pick.
Yeah. So dungeons are quite interesting actually. I don't think many people will find them as important, but I do. The reason why I find them important is because of the different categories. You know what I'm saying? The different levels. First of all, how do they pick the levels of the dungeons? So obviously we know some are S rank dungeons, some are E rank, some are C rank, some are D rank. You know what I'm saying? How do they go about analyzing and seeing, okay, so this is, you know, a particular dungeon? And not only that, why is it that some dungeons have, you know, mystery dungeons within? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not only that, you know what I'm saying? Now the system is introducing dungeons that can only be opened with certain keys.
So does that mean, so that's like, is there dungeons everywhere and certain ones he can open with the key, certain ones just spawn open to the public, you know? Certain ones are hidden from the public, but the associations know, and all these guilds.
Definitely. And I think it's all intertwined because, again, right, we just spoke about Jeju Island, and again, most of what we spoke about is more speculations, right? But we know that he accessed a dungeon, right, when he went into the subway, right, on the underground, right, and we saw it was weird. Those two realities happening at the same time, if you remember, right? When he went into the dungeon, but there was someone coming out of the underground. Do you know what I'm saying? But he didn't have any interaction with that person, and she went straight through the gate. But when he tried to go through the gate, he wasn't able to go through the gate. He had to complete the dungeon.
Okay, yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So what that shows is that there are two realities. There are two realities happening at the same time. And I found that quite weird because I'm thinking, okay, is that an overall thing? Is there like two worlds that are colliding, which is the beast world and also we'll call it the natural world, right? For the hunters. And also within these dungeons, is there more happening in the dungeon itself? Because again, depending on the key that you receive will determine the level of a dungeon. But we know that there's other dungeons opening in different locations that also have the different categories.
And for me, it's kind of like as well, all of the dungeons, I'm trying to think, okay, these beasts, they're infiltrating the world or whatnot, they're getting in these things and they're coming out. Is it so that are these beasts organized? Is it like an organized world? Is it just a random occurrence and it's just this one's here, this one's there? Or is it organized? Is it like a war? You see, I'm getting to conspiracy theories, right? Is it that the beast world and the human world are in this kind of war where the beasts, it's organized, you know? They actually, okay, you know what, you're gonna have this dungeon here and these people are gonna be there, this dungeon is gonna be here, this dungeon is gonna be here. Or is it just chaos? And then that's what I'm saying. It's making me think, you know, what's the system's role? And then the crazy part is people are profiting off these dungeons because of the natural resources.
Exactly. Do you know what I'm saying? What do these dungeons actually hold? Do you know what I'm saying? What's their main purpose? And you're right, bro. Is there a hierarchy? Do you know what I'm saying? A hierarchy of beasts. Whereas, right, you have the main beast trying to infiltrate or occupy the natural world. Do you know what I'm saying? Hence why the portals are opening up in different locations. Or is the portals opening up a result of like a supernatural phenomena? Do you know what I'm saying? Whereas these two worlds, they should have never collided, but because something happened, right, they started to collide, and in a way they how can I say, they pretty much the beast world is deteriorating, right, and it's spilling into the natural world.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
And with this thing is like, with these beasts and the thing, I'm trying to think because, okay, these dungeons hold natural resources which people are using. And this thing has got like a political sense where there's guilds, and some of these guilds are trying to make profit, and then businesses are entering. And like, why? Maybe what's going on? Is there like a monetary thing? Are people trying to profit off this thing? Because I don't trust all these guilds. And I find, because they're kind of building it as if some people are out there because like we've got the rich boy's dad.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. And I think as human beings, bro, because a lot of these animes, right, they're representation of our own nature and our own, our own ideologies and ideas. And I think it's pretty much similar, right? The government is in for the wealth, right? These guilds, they are in for the wealth, because if you were just there to save the planet, you wouldn't really need, as many guilds as you have.
You just have one you have one organized guild, and boom, it's like military.
Exactly.
But
just one, and then boom,
they're all competing. It's literally they're profiting of these beats, which are to cause the chaos.
Exactly. Do you know what I'm saying? Because now it's so popular that it's now became a career to some. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's a whole industry.
It's a whole industry, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like the media industry, big man. You get me? It's like construction. Yeah, but for beasts and whatnot. I think these dungeons are very useful in regarding its resources, but at the same time, I think that the natural world doesn't necessarily understand it.
Yeah.
And they don't know how far it can go. Do you know what I'm saying? Right now, they're just experiencing, the beginning of what this thing can actually do. Do you know what I'm saying? But there's gonna come a time where things are gonna start happening where even these so-called guilds won't be able to handle it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
And these dungeons as well, like, some of them are serious that is under wraps. While some of them, like, remember when he came out of the subway, some of the people are recording it on Snap and recording it with their phone when the dungeons are coming up, and it's like a casual thing.
Yeah, it's a casual thing, bro. It's very it's entertainment for them.
Yeah, literally. So I think there's definitely levels to this, to the dungeons, but there's also stuff that we simply just don't know, and we're gonna find out. But
we're gonna find out.
Why is there stuff there? How are these things just spawning? We're definitely gonna find out. The next one of the big five, number 4, is enemies. The enemies Sung Jing Woo. Because he's growing, he's building a rep, he's getting enemies.
The brother's getting enemies, bro.
He's getting enemies.
Yeah, people don't like him, bro. You get it? People don't like him.
Literally, man. He went from a nobody. He was an absolute nobody. Nobody rated him. He was called the worst hunter of all time.
Being somebody.
To have an S-rank guys calling their assistants saying, yeah, we're gonna go for him.
Who is this guy? Eh? Who does he think he is? Because coming here and trying to
literally,
hey, bro.
Huang. Hey, what's that guy's name? Huang Dong-su.
Huang Dong-su. You know what? I think Huang Dong-su, I think with him, he just he messed with the wrong guy. Put it that way. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what it did. Because I think with his crew, they were doing that for a very long time. You know what I'm saying? Because again, we know that the dungeons have no way of being monitored, right? What goes inside. So because of that, right, these guys were able to, right, murder people, kill off people, and just get the goods without really having to fight against any boss or putting their lives in danger per se, right? But I feel like he messed with the wrong guy. Do you know what I'm saying? And because he messed with the wrong guy, right, it led to his death. However, it leading to his death caused, or even it brought a lot of attention to, our main protagonist. All right. So because of that, now there are people that are recognizing that, wait a second, something is a bit off about this guy. Do you know what I'm saying? Because remember, the more attention he receives, right, the more news will spread. Do you know what I'm saying? Because even what's that guy's name? Is it Mr. White? What's his name? Mr. Wu. Yeah, the A rank hunter. Remember
Inspector Wu. Yeah, Inspector Wu.
Inspector Wu. So he found it suspicious, but he didn't say no because he remembered Jing Wu, right, from the moment he was in hospital, and they went to monitor him again because they thought they had a second awakening.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the fact that his boy is dead, they're like, wait a second. Okay, cool. Even if you guys have a healer, right, and you guys have another B rank hunter with you, yeah, I don't think you're strong enough to fight against, right, a skillful B rank hunter, right, with the power of stealth. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's bringing a lot of attention to Jing Wu, man. And I feel like he's gonna make a lot of enemies.
Even that Inspector Wu, he is someone that's now looking at him suspiciously. Like, that's even a future enemy, because now that guy, every time, because that guy had a suspicious raised from the hospital, and then
from the hospital, yeah,
he survives those three guys when they set him up. Then he survives Kantasik. And now he's probably, and you know what? Remember near the end of the season where where him and his guy are farming these C ranks. Yeah, probably looking at that thinking, okay, what's going on here now? You're just farming C ranks. So even that Inspector Wu is someone I'm thinking in the future might just be like, yo, what's going on?
Yo, he might say we need to take this guy out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And to take him out, he'll have to bring in the best of the best, because I think what's going to happen is he might get some of his guys, right, B rank guys, try and go against Jing Wu. Again, Jing Wu will deal with them quick thing, right? No drama. And then he's going to get some of his A rank guys, deal with him, no drama. But then he's going to go to the director and say, listen, this guy here, yeah, this guy's a problem. We need to get some of the S rank hunters to go for him. Do you know what I'm saying? But again, we don't know how strong Jing Wu is gonna get. At the moment, we don't even know what rank he's in, right? A lot of people are speculating, or even he himself said that I might be a B rank hunter right now.
Yeah,
but he doesn't know. Do you know what I'm saying?
He's beaten a B rank. He's beaten a B. He looked at Wu and was like, I don't think I can take him out.
That's what I'm saying. Do you know what I'm saying? But yet you don't think you can take him out. But yet you're fighting against what's blood red?
You know, then he fought Igris.
Igris, there we go. Then you're fighting Igris, and Igris is a bad man.
And he beat Igris, and he stole Igris, which is a whole nother crazy thing.
That's what I'm saying. Do you know what I'm saying? Because now the brother is what did they call it? What did they call him? What was his title? Oh, because he was first an assassin.
He's all my days I forgot the name.
All my days.
He is the guy that plays with the dead.
Yeah. Oh, it's not Sorcerer.
He's so
Flared Penek, mate.
I don't want to Google it. I feel like I know it.
Oh, it's in the back of my mind, but I just can't remember.
I was gonna say Conjurer. It's not Conjurer. What is it?
No, but it's something similar. It's hey. Anyway,
no, it begins with an M or something like that. The people that play with the dead.
Yeah. So he's able to rise, whoever he defeats, he's able to rise them up from the dead, hence his word, arise. Change.
Guy.
bad man. But yeah, bro. So obviously, we don't know how strong he is. Do you know what I'm saying? And looking at Igris, right, which was one of I'll say one of his main enemies, especially the one that took him, you know, to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Because brother, that fight there alone, big money. Igris dealt with him, bro, on a different level. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. Him winning that fight, that was a fluke.
Yeah, literally, he said it himself.
Yeah, there was no way, bro. You could have won against my man, because my brother, yeah, he came in. First of all, he overpowered him with speed, because remember, Jin Woo used speed. I think because his dash power is on level 2 now, so he used it. But again, it did not close the gap like that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because you remember when he managed to land a kick on Igris's his neck.
Yeah.
And Igris, well, as if Igris looked at him and said, "What, big man? You want to play like that? Yeah."
Literally, nothing.
Brother, he destroyed him. He said, "What? Come." It was bad, though. It was bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like, he's getting enemies, you know, and I'm intrigued to see who is gonna be next, because remember, and another potential enemy, maybe not necessarily physically but politically, you got to think about the Rich Boy's brother. The Rich Boy's brother, them two are competing to be the head guild master. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
the Rich Boy brother was like, "Oh, I can see you doing all those little sea ranks. Yeah, it's not gonna do anything." But eventually these sea ranks are gonna pile up. Yeah, and maybe this Dungeon Mall is like, you know what? I can just let's start farming B ranks and A ranks, and let's say something happens with the brothers, like, you know what are you two actually doing? And then the brother starts investigating. And
that's
okay, wait. So who's this guy you're partnering with? And then he becomes kind of like a bomb. He becomes kind of like someone who's potentially an enemy, but I'm not thinking necessarily beef. I'm thinking more politically, like he's just gonna cause problems.
No, I get you, because Jin Woo he's not even trying to sign with any other guild. That's not his intention. Do you know what I'm saying? His intention is to keep it on the wraps. He's just trying to get as strong as he possibly can. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like his brother might try to buy him. Do you know what I'm saying? He might try to get him onto his guild, but he will refuse. But him refusing caused beef between the brothers.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I can definitely see that being like some one episode where the brothers approached him, and then the Rich Boy is thinking, "Oh, is he gonna leave me? I don't do much." I can see that happening.
Yeah, definitely. But Jin Woo, that's not his intention, because remember, even my guy from the other guild, I think it's the Tiger or something like that, the Tiger Guild, when he approached Jin Woo, and he was like, obviously tried to bribe him, get him with money and this, that. Jin Woo said, "Brother, yeah, I'm not interested in that, bro. You get me? But what I am interested is selling these free C rank dungeons that we don't really gonna use."
Yeah.
And the way he did it, bro, listen, I won't lie to you, the way this phone connects, bro, is beautiful. It's because obviously he's getting more smarter because of his intellect, right? Due to the system. And because he's getting smarter, do you know what I'm saying? He's able now to negotiate in such a way. Because the way he did it, yeah, it was intimidation upon intimidation. The guy himself went behind him and says, don't move. Yeah. Oh, how do you know about me? Oh, my brother.
Yeah, he played.
Hey, listen. He played him well, bro. Played him very well. Do you know what I'm saying? His negotiation skills, his ability of perception is improving very much. So because of that, bro, it's one of those where what I'm saying, he's gonna make a lot of enemies, man. A lot of people are not gonna like him simply because I feel like he's gonna become stronger than an S-rank hunter. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, way stronger, bro. Way stronger, man. Do you know what I'm saying? But again, it's one of those where we just don't know. We haven't read the manhwa, so we just don't know. We just have to wait and see.
Yeah, he's gonna be very strong. Again, for the final section of the Big Five, for me, this is the most interesting. Is the government? We kind of touched into it, but governments and guilds. Yeah, see this whole world. Now the thing is, I've not read the manhwa, so I don't know where it goes. But I can see it has the potential to be very, very interesting. You see me, I like shows. I've got a little bit of politics. You know, I don't know. It's all good if it's just all power and all that. I like a show that's got a little bit of politics. See Naruto? Yeah. I like Naruto because Naruto, there's a little bit of politics there. You got the different villages and the wars. This village beats this village. And there was an incident where this village tried to kidnap this one. I liked it. You know, Hunter x Hunter, it's got a little bit of politics. You know, you got the Hunters nation, and there's a race to be the president, and this guy's competing with this guy, and this guy's doing this, that. Now, this show is just showing a little bit of the seeds that I can see grow to a little bit of nice politics. Because these guilds, because you made a good point. If these guilds, if the whole purpose of this was to just vanquish the enemy, what is most effective? You have one army, one cover, and this army just goes in, trains off the bed, and you just go mission. That's what I'm saying. We've saved the world. Done. Instead, there's different guilds. This guild is copying this guild. People are able to buy. What? Listen, we're trying to clean the world, right? Remember that episode where he tricked the guy? Why are you able to buy the rights of dungeons? What? So, you said you have to pay to help the world. What's going on? That's what. Like, it's like they're profiting of the end of the world, and it's like, okay, so what's actually at play here? You know, is this more about the monsters, or is this more about the gems? Because there's gems there.
And bro, I'm telling you, bro. Ever since the Hunters, obviously, again, it all connects very, very well, because obviously the dungeons, the breakout of the dungeons, he brought about the awakening of the Hunters and things like that. And again, man, people in power, bro. This is what I said. It really reflects the human nature, right? People in power, whenever they see something that they can profit from, right, the initial reaction is that, you know what, we need to try and capitalize on this. We need to try and hold this to ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Even at the expense of people getting hurt. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we can make, bro, it is sinful, huh? It is greed.
Yeah, it's very crazy because like this, and the fact that mega construction companies like the Rich Boy, these guys are willing to enter the business because there's so much profit. So exactly. Why are these? So what's really going on? Like, okay, what are they actually trying to get money from? Then what this thing about there's the Big Five, and these Big Five, this Big Five are always competing with each other to get the most S-rank hunters and the most kills, exact stuff. Now, is this Big Five the Big Five in the world or Big Five in just Korea? Because you got the other S-rank that's chilling in the US.
The US, exactly, yeah. I think it might just be the Big Five in Korea, for now. But more, there's more bigger guilds, what I'm saying, all over the world. But again, what that brings about is the possibility of new powers, right? New dungeons.
It's necromancy.
Necromancy, that's the what? My fab. Like Yeah. Just a little recap, guys. Obviously, our boy Jing Woo is no longer an assassin. Now he has the title of necromancy, which means that he's able to bring back the dead to life, right? Control them by using the word rise.
Yeah, we were literally in the section about enemies. We were literally struggling to remember, but yeah, his power is necromancy.
There we go. Yeah, that's him. Anyway, let's go back to the guilds and the government. Yeah, man. I feel like again, the Hunter Association, right? It's an association that's run by the government. You know what I'm saying? And the government, pretty much what they're pretty much saying is that, look, we're going to control the guilds. We're going to control who goes in, who comes out, right? Who this, who that, all in the power of, trying to make the world a better place. But now the question is this: okay, cool, you're trying to make the world a better place, but you have different guild, I don't even know, guild companies competing with one another to get into certain dungeons, right? Why? Because the dungeons have gems inside that can make you a lot of money. Do you know what I'm saying? So, my friend, I don't know, man. I don't.
And then it's like this Hunter Association, like most government things, it's not run well because they lack his staff. They lack his staff so much that they're hiring criminals. Then, but like they were like, oh, we should. It's not really efficient, like diligent, because people are doing all sorts of crazy stuff inside the dungeon and they can't really do anything. And then it's like, because I'm guessing the Hunter Association is kind of like a regulatory body,
Yeah.
Or we gotta regulate. But then, how much control do the guilds have more control than the Hunter Association? Remember, the guilds are the one that's doing Jeju Island, and the Hunter Association is like, yeah, please, just do your best.
So, bro, it's weird, bro. It's a weird system that they have going on. But again, we know that everything is done for a reason. Do you know what I'm saying? I think that the government is trying to take control of Jeju Island, but they know that they can't do it on their own. So they need the guilds to go there and try to, suss up the situation. Because they banned Jeju Island from even, any newsfeed, right? No one can go there. People were still on the unknown. They don't know what's going on. They don't know what's happening, right? But yet the guilds and the government or the Hunter Association, they know. You know what I'm saying? They know what's going on there. I mean, they know exactly the threats, right? That's there. And again, it's like politics today. You get me? Because presidents and prime ministers, they know what's going on, but they don't want to tell the public.
And those guys have to chat to the CEOs, because sometimes the CEOs of these companies have more power than them.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those where that they can bribe each other. You know what I'm saying? They can use money as leverage. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, listen, if you guys do this, we'll pay you this much. If you guys do that, we'll give you this. You know what I'm saying? Again, I know that the red hair dude, Choi, or whatever his name is, right now he's been having a lot of episodes of Jeju Island. But for what I'm concerned, right, the director, right, he could have interior motives.
What's his agenda? Obviously, they're trying to paint him as like he's the old man that loves the people and all this stuff.
That loves the people, you know what I'm saying, that cares for the people. He just wants everyone to be safe and nice. But my friend, we've seen that over and over again.
Exactly.
You get me? Yeah, man. Where, you have a person that, is playing the good guy, but all of a sudden he changes. Yeah. All of a sudden something happens and his true colors are revealed. Do you know what I'm saying? So again, that could be him. I'm not saying that it is, but it could. It's a possibility. Do you know what I'm saying?
But they need
just one of them, man.
These girls, like, I'm trying to figure out. I think listen, we could just be reaching and they're not going to do that much. But I think it has the potential. Obviously, I don't know if it's finished. It might be finished. I think it is. But what's happened has happened. It's not like we're saying something that's ongoing. But yeah, I think this thing has, obviously, because remember we're stuck at season 1. I think this thing has potential to be very interesting. And obviously some of the listeners might have already read it and they know what happens. But this system, this whole, the governments, the guilds, and they're all competing, and the rights for C-Rex and all that stuff, and the rules. We'll see how that goes, but definitely very interesting part of the show. But we're coming to the end of the pod. What we're gonna do is give our predictions. Just to reinforce, we have not watched anything post season 1. We've not watched anything. We've not read anything. We have been ducking, selectively, beautifully ducking, Floyd Glover ducking leaks. Any future, any spoilers, so we do not know. Should we have specific predictions or just like your general predictions?
I think I've touched on some of it, just throughout. Obviously intertwining with the big 5, so that I don't just repeat myself over and over again. I'll just do like a general one. I think my overall prediction is that, just in regards to Jin-Woo, he might ascend, right? The title of S-rank hunter, right? To the point where now I don't know. I feel like he might, as he ascends the title of S-rank hunter, he himself might dominate Jeju Island, meaning that Jeju Island might be his base. Why do I say that? Because of his power of necromancy, right? If he's able to rise anyone from the dead, right, those that he kills, and then he ascends higher than an S-rank hunter and he goes to Jeju Island and he starts dealing with whatever is in there, right? And rise them up as part of his army. I feel as though that place alone might be his base. Do you know what I'm saying? It might be his base, but what that will do, it will bring about more conflict between him and the other S-rank hunters.
Now, I definitely have a prediction that he is going to, I don't think his enemies are solely going to be monsters or beasts. I think for him, especially at the rate he's grown, listen, season 1, he's gone from E rank to B rank, maybe A rank. He's definitely going to be, unless it's one of those things where it's easy to go to the low ranks, but from the difference between B to A is high. So unless it slows down, but at his rate of progression, he's soon going to be one of the strongest guys on the map. So it's yeah.
But wait, bro. So do you remember when he fought Igris? So what he received from Igris was his helmet. His helmet was an S-rank helmet. Now, again, I don't know. I'm just speculating. Could it be that because his helmet was S-rank helmet, Igris was also an S-rank beast?
Igris S-rank. He's definitely at least A rank. He's definitely at least A rank. I don't know. I don't remember seeing. He could be.
That's what I'm saying.
The thing is, that Igris one, the Igris was a fluke.
It was a fluke. It was a fluke. But remember that when he stabbed Igris, right, he gave him the final blow, right? Those lows of level up. Do you remember?
Yeah.
So again, right now we don't know how strong he is, right? It didn't really say, or there was no indication that, I'm now an S-rank hunter. But right, based on that fight alone, it shows that okay, he has overpassed where he currently was. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So again, I don't know, bro. He might be even in between S and A rank.
Yeah.
But all I'm saying is that Igris was a tough man to beat, and though it was a fluke, right, it gave him a lot of upgrades.
And what this thing is showing in terms of the prediction is that I think he's soon gonna be he is very strong, but I think his conflicts, like if I was to say, okay, what's gonna happen? I don't think this series is gonna go the direction where he's just beating up beast. I think what's actually gonna happen is he's gonna come into conflict with other guys. I think his power is going to become a problem for the guilds, the associations, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I think definitely a prediction. He's going to come into conflict with the guilds.
Yeah.
He's going to come into conflict with the hunter association. Another prediction I have is that the system is going to get him to kill someone soon that he does not want to kill. And I think that's conflict. I think soon, I don't know whether it's going to happen now, but I definitely think in the future, the system is going to tell him to kill who he does not want. Because everyone the system has told him is his enemy. He wants to do it.
Yeah.
But soon, it will be like, remove someone that is like, no.
Internal struggle.
Yeah, I think the system is pushing him. Definitely prediction, the system is pushing him somewhere. It's not just around, pushing him somewhere.
That's deep. Could it be, again, this might just be off. Could it be that he gets to a level where he's now going against the system, but he's able to actually fight the system?
Oh. But then how do you fight the system? Like, where are you fighting?
Bro, that one there, I don't know. That one there, I'm not sure.
I definitely think this is a wild prediction. I don't care. Listen, I've got this feeling. The system, right? There's this war going on between the beasts and the humans. There's this war. And there's different players, there's different motives, interests, yeah. I think the system is either two ways. It could be the system is on the human side or the system is on the beast side. Is that because what I think the system is actually prediction. Listen, I might be crazy wrong. Beast, the beast side, the system is working for the other side, and soon they're gonna use something. They're gonna reach him to a stage where he's so powerful, he's that guy, and then he's gonna try and turn it. And I think one time the system is just gonna make him. The system's plan is to turn him into an enemy of the human side. It's gonna be he might have to. Jim might have to be dealt with. He might become the villain.
Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, bro, he might actually become the villain. There's nothing stopping him from becoming the villain, especially how he's going so far. So I'm saying, because the system is pretty much it's taking away his humanity bit by bit. The more he relies on it, the more he grows with it, right? The darker he becomes. So yeah, bro, he might be the main villain, bro. The guy we should actually be watching out for.
Exactly.
We shouldn't even be supporting him right now, people.
I wouldn't be surprised if they end up trying to do this thing where like the rich boy becomes like the protagonist, where he was like a humble kid who just wanted to make his dad happy, and then he got stronger. And then it's like, he has to take him out.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I think that's a good prediction. I think that's a great prediction, man. Especially how things are going right now. Well, yeah.
That was Solo Leveling season 1, guys. We're waiting for season 2. As I said, it will be start, but we're waiting for season 2. Listen, that was the podcast. That was the Situation X Review, episode 1. Be sure to check out the socials. Be sure to check out our other avenues to see what we're up to next, what we're trying to do next. We've got projects, we've got the Naruto project. That's all I've got to say for now. You'll see. And the expert, you got final thoughts?
Listen, man, I'm looking forward to seeing what Solo Leveling season 2, comes up with. Again, who knows, man, maybe our predictions could be on point, maybe could be far-fetched. Maybe we will see a little element, I'm saying, here and there. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. I really want to see if our analytical skill is up to date. But yeah, man, overall, it was a good season. I really did enjoy it. I'm excited for the next one. I want to see more hunters, you know what I'm saying, more action, a bit more of the storyline. And yeah, man, hopefully we can come back and discuss again.